Alright, for some reason this game is pretty stupid. But there we go, we're at least now. So, I have figured out what that should down. Turn the sound down. I realized it was so loud. This game does not like being full screened, and I don't know why. Maybe it's the way something with my PC or something about my settings. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, so as you guys see, Fnaf, it's a old game and it's dark and scary in my room. But I suck with horror games firstly. Secondly, I figured nostalgia's nice. I wanna do a challenge where I beat every single game's 20 mode. Like this one has 420 and everything. So I figured I'd start with this one because this is probably the easiest. I am going to not do the strat that has you where you use an outside source to change the game down to one frame or whatever that thing is, and you can just do it before anything happens. But I figured today I'd go until I die, so let's see if I can at least make it to night 4 or 5 before that happens. I'm confident I can make it to at least night 3, so if I die on night 3, then that's fine. But I don't know why. I have to see if I can go into post and figure out why it's so small and maybe zoom in or whatever I have to do. But yeah, I am confident I can at least. God, I've never played this game at such high refresh rate. It looks fresh. But I'm confident I can at least make it to night 3 before I die. Ooh, I gotta figure out a way to keep it locked, because otherwise I keep throwing my mouse off my monitor onto my other monitor. I'm not gonna I should have muted that. Should I mute it? Now you guys can listen to it in the background. I'm probably not. I'm gonna talk over it because this game is 10 years old, I think, a decade. Yeah, I remember being in school watching these videos, so it has to be like, yeah, I want to say a decade because 2014 on the thing. So yeah, I've never actually beaten this full game. I've always pussied out of it. You know, as I said, I'm awful with horror games, and yeah, this game's not as scary as it was in the past, but horror games are still horror games, and my fragile little ego can't handle it. You know, ego, and you know, if I remember correctly, you can basically AFK this night. I think Bonnie doesn't move till 2 in the morning. And while it is possible to get Foxy to move and like do stuff, I think it's only if you don't like touch the camera at all tonight. I haven't looked at the strat to beat a 420 mode probably since Markiplier played it, honestly. So do the math of when Markiplier did his 420 mode. That's when I last saw this gameplay. I did watch someone recently do some of the other ones. His name's like the Bones 5 or something like that. He does like the AI breakdown of all the games. I've seen him do 3 Sister Location, and I think I've also seen him do what's it called? Pizza Sim. That one, Pizza Sim. But I figured I'd practice, and you know, maybe if I ever get like a few days off work and I get decent at the game, I'll do that speed run that Spiff does, where he does a complete playthrough of all the FNAF games. But I'd have to get way more confident at 4 especially, and I'd have to buy Security Breach. I've never even played it. I don't even own it, I don't think. But yeah, I've never played Security Breach. I've never even played FNAF 2 on PC. FNAF 3 I have gotten. I think FNAF 3 is the closest I've ever beaten. I didn't even beat it. I just got to their thing's called Nightmare Mode, right? I got to Nightmare Mode, but that's the furthest I've ever gotten. I figured nostalgia's a nice drug to hit every now and then, so why not get the nostalgia of Daryl's childhood, and I'm sure a lot of other people's childhood, of sneaking either in their room watching horror games because their parents wouldn't let them, or being in school study halls or at recess or lunch watching these videos and probably pissing yourself the night of, because despite the fact that this game isn't that scary now, it was terrifying when I was a child. I remember there's like a common misconception where you can flip this up and people say that they all were looking at him. I don't think that's true. I think that's impossible. But I think when Freddy's the only one on the stage, he can look at you if I remember correctly. I also remember that you can get Golden Freddy by flipping, or not get him, but you know you're getting Golden Freddy because this poster changes. So I'm gonna flip this a couple times. Obviously, I don't think he becomes active until night 3, but I know you can get other posters and these things change. That's how all the lore. Oh, I didn't think you would be moving this soon. I'm gonna be prepared for that now. But I know like the newspaper cuttings of these ones change, or well, this: don't run, don't yell, don't scream, don't poop on floor, stay close to mom, don't touch Freddy, don't touch Freddy, don't hit, leave before dark, thank you management. Well, you know what? I didn't leave before dark. If you see, I know these change as well. That's terrifying, by the way. Not because like cobwebs, but because like I'm the biggest arachnophobe you will ever meet, and seeing spider webs, cobwebs, anything like that puts me off more than it should. Yeah, I suck at this game. I suck at most games I play, to be fair. So don't ever expect much from me. I hope to at least be able to, as I said, I hope to be able to at least beat night 4 or 5 in one go. I'm gonna go until I die, but especially this night, and probably just this night. I'm gonna look around. He's still looking at me. He needs to go away. There. But I was right. He does look at you. I just know that all 3 of them don't look at you. I don't think. That picture of Bonnie looked terrifying, by the way. I just want to point that out. I also got to see if there's a way I can like turn off my other monitor, or like lock the FPS, or like lock my mouse to this monitor if I plan on playing the second one, especially because this second one and I security breach or not security, sister location are a lot more not yeah sister location, the custom made for system location are a lot more important as to where you're clicking. Oh, that's Chica. Are a lot more important as to where you're clicking. So like if I fly off and hit the wrong monitor, then I probably will die, and I'd rather not have that happen. So I'm confident I could probably stay out of the cameras, but I know Bonnie at least probably will show up tonight. There it is. What's up, bud? His little bow tie. Thanks. I should have. Hey, stay in the game. I should have definitely like looked and saw like how the AI works of this game before I went. I assume it's like the other ones where it's based off of like percent chances based on their AI level. Like for this, their AI probably goes up later in the night. It starts at 0, goes up to 1, 2, probably 3 is where night 1 will stop. Then night 2 starts at 3, goes up to 6, whatever, you know. But like then you take that 3, and then if their AI, like the thing, like the percent chance is lower, equal to or lower than their AI level, so in this case let's assume 3, then there's a chance that they move. And man, I'm not looking at the cameras enough, but there's a chance that they move, and I think that's how the later games go, so I can only assume that's how these ones go too. But I really should have looked into more, especially if I plan on hopefully at least going to night 4 before I die. I know that the cameras don't matter that much early nights because Freddy isn't really active. Freddy and Foxy are both neither active. Well, I say that, but Foxy is. But I know you could technically just AFK most of the first night as long as you keep an eye out for Foxy. But the second and after the second night, things become a little more active. So try not to fall asleep on me until then, will you? Aren't these, if I remember correctly, these games are these night one, like FNAF 1, the nights are 6 minutes, I want to say. Um, I think, because, there it is. Let me look at OBS. OBS is not telling me how long. Oh, 10 minutes. Damn. So I definitely have not been recording that like otherwise. So maybe they're 8 minutes, like 7 or 8 minutes. Because I did think I talked in the main menu for a few minutes, so maybe. But I know it's not based on frames; it's based on like actual minutes. That's why you can slow the minute, like the frames, down to 1 frame per second, and you can beat like a whole night from doing that 2020 mode, cause it's based on seconds, not frames. I think it's actually you can lower it to 1 or 2 frames. Uh, Here I'm muting you. Sorry. Oh, Chica's already. What's up, bud? Um, I also remember hearing something about Foxy's AI not caring what camera you're looking at. You just have to be looking at a camera. So, like, later, especially night 4 or 5, when Freddy is always right there, I think I can just have the camera on Freddy and then close the door whenever I plan on switching off to Foxy's camera to see if he moved. Man, I remember being a kid in middle school and like obsession over like the Mangle's gender, especially Foxy and the Mangle. Like I don't know why, but everyone was so obsessed with like Foxy, Mangle's gender. I was definitely like that too. But you know, it was like it's a non-gendered robot. Does that really matter, man? Who cares about what gender the robot is? I don't think they got pants, so they're not hiding anything. But I just remember how funny it was whenever I would always freak out over it. And I remember one of my friends in like 6th grade was obsessed with oh my god, FNAF 3 came out when I was in 6th grade. How old was I when FNAF 1 came out? I hear footsteps, one of them's coming. But it's like he was obsessed that he was Funtime Foxy, or not Funtime, Phantom Foxy. So he would always talk about how Phantom Foxy was the best because like whenever he jump scared you, all your systems went out. So he always said Phantom Foxy was the best, and he obviously lied saying he beat Aggressive Nightmare Mode even though he didn't own a PC. I did the mobile ports come out? Maybe he beat the mobile port, but I don't know. He talked. Oh, I gotta slow down on this. Talked about how he beat Aggressive Nightmare Mode and everything when it was obviously a lie. But you know, child Daryl believed it because no one would lie. As I said, I haven't played this game in a long time, so I forgot what some of the sound cues mean. But especially when you're like watching YouTube videos, you don't hear the full sound cues of it. So I haven't, like that knocking I just heard, no idea what that meant. That's why I stopped talking and I checked all the cameras for a moment, because I figured it might be something. But I'm not saying, God, I shouldn't be this scared. It's a 10-year-old shitty ass horror game. But like, I guess this is explaining. Maybe I still am the same pussy I was when I was in fucking middle school and elementary school, because this is still scaring me. Maybe I should turn on a light in my room. Nah, you guys want to see me scream, right? And also tell me, there's a game that I've seen a full playthrough of it. I've never played it myself, so you'd still get genuine reactions at some points. But it's called like Soma, I think. It's like a horror game. It's free. It's like a horror game where you're like under the water, like under the ocean in like a city, and it's like something about you being a robot. I can't remember. It's been fucking years since I've seen it, but I remember it being a good horror, like a good story, and it was a very good horror game. But I figured if you guys want to see me play that, I will. I think it's free on Game Pass right now, so I probably could play it pretty easily. I just have to download it. And since, you know, I want to do this YouTube thing, if you guys ever want to see a game or if you want to see me do something, I don't mind doing it. It's not like it's trying it out isn't going to kill me. Um, I mean, maybe it will, I guess. Maybe I'll have a heart attack and just fucking die. I am a pretty big pussy, so I wouldn't doubt it at all. But if you ever, like, if you want to see me scream more at horror games, or if you want to see me rage at rage games, just tell me and I will do it. Because if I wanna get big, if I wanna hit the millions and millions of subscribers, I have to do what you guys want. And like obviously I enjoy playing games, so I'll enjoy it anyway. And I think as long as I'm enjoying myself, I feel like it'll be an enjoying experiment or experience for you guys. So it's not like I'm gonna be forcing myself to do stuff. Like I know is it called I think it's Buckshot Roulette. I've seen people play it. I've never played it myself, but I've seen people play it. And I know it comes out on Steam like the 15th, and I plan on pre-ordering it. Or like I already listed it. I already wish listed it. So I'm going to play it as soon as it comes out, and I'm going to release some videos of it and everything. And I say some videos, probably one or two. It's not a long game. I remember that's like 20-30 minutes or something like that. So it won't be many videos. Maybe I'll do a video of my first playthrough, and then I'll do another video where I see how long I can keep the like double or nothings going. But I guess it just kind of depends. And then I know there's another, like I love like rhythm games. Rhythm games are some of my favorite games. I love horror games too, but I hate playing them. I love watching them because, well, as you see, when I'm watching them, I can look away when the jump scares are about to happen. But when I'm playing them, if I look away, I'll just fucking die. So I love watching them way more than playing them. But if you have any horror games or anything like that you want to see me play, I can play those too. I enjoy rhythm games, as I was saying, and like Five Nights at Funkin', I know, or not Five Nights at Funkin', Friday Night Funkin', definitely was a game that was very popular for a while. I still listen to some of the music for that, actually, fun fact. The Garcello mod is by far the best mod, like, music I have ever heard. I suck at the game, I'll tell you that now. Most rhythm games I suck at, but I love it. I also remember there being some kind of exploit where you can open the door after his first knock or something like that, but I don't feel comfortable enough doing that yet, so I'm not going to. But yeah, so there's like as I said, Friday Night Funkin'. If another chapter of that ever comes out, I will record myself playing it. It'll have to be on pussy normal mode because I can't be fucking easy mode, but or I can't be heart mode. But like, yeah, especially the mom week, that week's wonderful. I loved it. But yeah, if you ever want to see any of those, I can do those. But the point I was getting to this, sorry, ADHD brain kicking in. There's like a game I was playing a little bit ago. It's called Scratch and Melody, I want to say. That's another one that I loved, and I can do that one if you guys want to hear that too. I don't mind recording that. Let me see. Are there any other games I could probably record right away? I play a lot of Genshin, so right now the whole boycott Genshin thing, I agree. We need to boycott it because Hoyo needs to show us some more respect. So I'm not going to record those anytime soon, but I will play it, and if it ever gets better where they are, I'll easily record some of that. I have bought Sonic Mania and Sonic what's the other like kind of similar one to that? Fucking Sonic Mania. Is it Sonic Origin? It's Sonic Origins, I want to say. Sonic Frontier. Hey, night 2. Hold on, let me get a drink. Pause one moment. Sorry about that. But yeah, Sonic Mania, Sonic Origins, I bought, but I've never played them. Muse Dash is another. It's like a rhythm game that I play a lot. I beat Persona 3 recently, so if you guys want to see like a new game plus of that, I can do. I have started Persona 5 in the past, but I never finished it, so I can do a playthrough of that if you guys want to see it. I love a lot of JRPGs, so things like, if you know what Disgaea is, I have Palmon, so I can play that at some, or Pal World, so I can play that at some point. Um, Now I can do this and Golden Freddy can spawn. But if you guys want to see that too, I can do that. Like, as I said, I can play a bit of everything. Even if it's horror games and I have to put on my big boy pants for 10 minutes as I'm not shitting myself, I can do that. But as I said, expect me to get scared a lot. Like, I kid you not when I say I'm scared of everything. You can name 99 things that people are scared of, and I'll be scared of 107 of them, plus my own shadow. Like, I am a pussy. But if you want to hear someone scream and cry for their mommy while being chased by Slender Man or whatever, then I mean I'll do it. Just let me know. I don't I don't hate horror games, and as I said, I love them. I just know that I get scared a lot easier. And if I die because I'm doing this stupid ass trick of trying to get Golden Freddy to spawn, I will do it again. But I'm just really curious if I can see him spawn. Because I know you'll know he spawns if that poster changes to a picture of him. Like, I know there's 3 pictures that poster could possibly be. It's that one, or I only know of 3. Chica's in the kitchen, so I can stop looking at that stuff. Oh, she's not. But I know there's 3 of them that can be. It's that Freddy one. It's one where he's like taking his head off. There's the Golden Freddy it can be, but I don't know if there can be any other ones. I know that hallway on this side has the ability. This one has the ability for all the posters to become the puppet, because I know that all those posters change too. Oh, I forgot. Freddy can become active this night. I should keep an eye out and see if I need to start camera stalling him. As I said, I know I can at least make it to. I can at least beat this night if I'm not fucking around trying to get Freddy to find. Or Bonnie's still on stage. That's surprising. I know you can mostly play this game without the door light, or I don't know if you can mostly, but I know at some points you can play this game without the door lights because you hear all their footsteps. So maybe I'll try doing that later when I need to conserve power. But as I said, I'm a pussy, and that means that there's a chance that they can move without doing anything, and suddenly you don't know where they are, and you're just gonna like die. Which is a very scary thing for me to think about, to be honest. Sorry, I got an email and I was looking at that on my phone. Am I not going to see any new posters? Come on, even if it's not the Golden Freddy one, at least let me see a poster. Interesting. Come on, this game's full of Easter eggs. Let me see one of them. Nope, okay. I know, as I said, I do plan on doing all the other games, like, at some point. So, if you hear me talking a lot, or if you hear me talking about that, or what I think I'm going to do with some of the other games, it's because I do plan on doing all of them. Chica's in the kitchen, so it's, okay, you're still on stage, oh my god. It's because I do plan on doing all the games, so, like, I'm probably going to suck at most of them, and apart from one, I am not confident of any of the other ones. 4 is the one I'm least confident in. I've played 4 before in the past, and I've never beat Night 1. Like, laugh at me all you want, I've never beaten Night 1. I don't know what I do wrong. Oh, I gotta slow down the power. I don't know what I do wrong in that game, but Night 1 has killed me more times than any other night in any other FNAF. Like, I don't know why, but Night 1 just does not like me. I think it's because I get scared, so I turn my sound down, and I never hear the breathing because of that. But I've seen that guy, I told you, the guy who does the AI, the bones. I've seen his FNAF 4 video, I want to say. Yeah, because he's talked about Foxy, so I've seen his FNAF 4 video. If that helps, who knows? Are you still on stage, Bonnie? What the fuck? And you're in the you're in the bathrooms, damn. But yeah, I've seen his AI, so I know a bit more about how it works. So maybe that'll at least let me beat night 1, hopefully. Maybe he moved. And Bonnie's off stage now. It's time to start seeing if I remember how Freddy's path goes. Hold on, let me check the door lights. Okay. I think he goes here, here, bathrooms. Anyway, I think he goes here, here, bathrooms, here, and then here, if I remember correctly. I think that's the path he takes. I'm not 100% sure. Bonnie is right at here. Fuck. I didn't realize Foxy was out. Okay, that was dumb. I'm doing that again. I don't care if it's a little longer because of that. I didn't even pay attention to Foxy. I hope I'm able to fix my screen in post because I'm looking at my OBS and it's like only showing a box in my corner. I feel like I should be able to zoom in on it, but I hope that doesn't make everything blurry, if that makes sense. But hey, this gives me another chance to... Come on, come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. You know you want to. It's alright, I'm gonna try it. Remember I told you you can mostly play this game without the door lights for a little bit? I'm gonna try to start that out. Just means I have to listen for the audio cues of the footsteps especially. I probably could have shut the door and tried to reach for it. I don't know if I was leaning the right side, but I know you normally want to shut the door before he starts running, but I think it's possible to like shut the door in his face. It's just really difficult to do. Hold on, Daryl. No door lights. I'm trying this. Yeah, I think it's difficult to do, but I think it is possible if you just have a quick enough like flick, which I guess to be fair I probably can't right now because my arm is half hanging off my desk, so I'd struggle to reach there. I definitely would have missed, but it probably would have been better than just accepting my fate and going fuck. Like that might have been a little better of a option, huh? Alright, bond. Okay, so it's gonna be a repeat. They're not gonna come to me. They're still gonna spend half the night doing fuck all. So I'm still gonna sit here seeing if I can get a different poster to show up. I heard the footsteps, so the chicken has... Yep, the chicken's close. Oh, there's Foxy singing. Chicken's here. No, where the... I'm being blue-balled by the chicken. Did the poster change? I feel like I saw Freddy in the corner. Like right here. Does that poster change? I don't think it does. I don't think anything changes here, does it? I don't think it does. Maybe I'm tripping. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, right? I'll look at it again later. The chicken's here. No, the chicken is blue-balling me. I hear her footsteps. Just get it over with, chicken. I'm being edged by the fucking chicken. I wonder if this actually affects it. Or is my flipping the camera upside down faster? It probably wastes less power if I just flip up and down the camera. Once one of them shows up at my door is when I'll stop flipping the camera like that. Alright, the chicken's in the kitchen. If you're wondering how I know that she's in the kitchen, it's because you can hear her pots and pans rattling, and I'm like 90% sure that's the chicken. And yes, I know her name's Chica, not the chicken. Man, I gotta be careful not to do that. That could've killed me. Yeah, I know her name's Chica, not the chicken, but the chicken is funny. Yeah, the chicken's in the kitchen. Who's? Oh, that's just the door. The table's okay. I thought that was a figure. Alright, I gotta cut down my flipping of the cameras because I'm burning too much power. That was either her leaving or Bonnie just showed up. And I think it was her leaving. This chicken is fucking teasing me. And now Foxy's about to run. I gotta keep an eye and not do what I did last time. Is the chicken back in the kitchen? I think the chicken's back in the kitchen. Not anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot he steals power when he does that. Alright, so I think Bonnie and Freddy has both moved. Freddy should be... Freddy moved twice, that's a problem. So now I gotta start looking at him. As I said, I think Foxy doesn't care what camera you look at, as long as you look at the cameras. So I'm gonna start keeping an eye on Freddy now. I'm also gonna be quiet so I can hear these. What the f... Where'd Freddy go? Is the chicken covering him, or... He doesn't move that fast, does he? Am I gonna fucking die already? He didn't laugh, though. He didn't jump that... He didn't... No, there... Okay, he is still here. Thought he jumped the entire track and made it to fucking... Like, my... inside my office already. Which would have made no sense. So Chica overrides him. Okay, that's what it... The same way as when he's, in the corner, I think. I never knew... I know when he's in the corner, Chica overrides him, but I never knew if that meant you were safe, or if that meant, like... He's still there, you just can't see him. But, like, I remember someone saying something about, like, knowing something, but I don't remember what it meant. Alright, Chica's... Bonnie's in my door. Where'd he go? Does he hide, like, inside the stall sometimes, maybe? Because he didn't laugh, so he still should be there. But I don't see him. Maybe his eyes don't glow sometimes or something? Or Chica's there, so maybe because Chica's in the same camera, you can't have two on the same camera. So she just overrides his sprite entirely? Yeah. Sorry, I heard footsteps, so I thought it was the chicken. So maybe whenever Chica's there, it overrides his camera and like his sprite entirely. So he's still there, but because Chica's there, you can't see him. Like two people can't exist at the same time. That's the only thing I can think. That I guess makes remote sense, but I don't see how that would make sense either. Who knows? Maybe the chicken can teleport in security breach, so maybe she's always had quantum powers. Alright, he's in the kitchen now. Okay, good. Also, if you're wondering why I flipped the left door down quickly, it's because I thought I heard footsteps. So I figured if I shut it down quick enough, I wouldn't, anything. I should shut my window. Looking over, I'm scared that I'm gonna see fucking Freddy's glowing eyes at my window or my closet right next to me. God, I'd die. Straight fucking tears, bro. Cry, die, whatever. It all would be over for me. Straight ogre. This is the one where he dies, right? Yeah, this is the phone. This is the phone call where he dies, so I'm gonna let this play.
Hey, well, day 4, I think you can do it. Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you when I did. Hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the back room. I'm going to try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. Yeah, I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh no.
Rip my boy Scott, bro. Straight dead. Didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve what happened to him. Rip Scott. May he rest in peace. Ripperoni pepperoni, if I will. Guess you could say Scott got. Ah! Sorry. Damn, Fox is deciding he wants to be aggressive tonight. That's right. I won't allow you to look at me. I don't want your bare eyes staring at me like that. Whenever I do FNAF 2, I'm so scared. But I know there's that trick you can do where you like stall half of them or something like that. Like you stall like 7. I heard footsteps on him. Okay. Where you stall like 7 of them or something like that with like the flashlight. And I'm really curious if I'll be able to do that. But also I know myself and I know it's not happening. I don't have the near technical know-how of knowing how it's happening. I know it has something to do with the camera and like it's luck based on like people use timers because timers make things easier, like for knowing exactly when cycles ends and everything like that. So maybe I'll try that. But if I did timers, I'd be too scared. God, could you imagine me doing speedruns? Daryl the speedrunner. I'd be doing slow runs. That's the best I could do, is I could do maybe like 1 or 2 slow runs. Oh, I also have Minecraft downloaded if you guys ever want to see that. I can play Minecraft too. Oh god, the ADHD kicked again. That was like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, as I said, he moved. Fuck. Wasn't okay. I know once he starts moving, doesn't it become a lot easier for him to move again in the future? Like he's on a roll. My goal is if I just beat night 4, then that means I did better than I was expecting I do. Like I guess I died once night 3, but I was fucking around, so I won't count that. Be happy. It means you guys get some more videos, okay? God, I'm not used to talking this much, so there's so much saliva in my mouth, you know? Combine that with the fact that I'm all tired because it's late and, you know, It's a recipe for disaster. Ooh, my power. I'm below the threshold you should be. Not by much though. It just flipped 3. But I know I'm a little below then. He moved again, that buck. Alright, he's here, but Chica's there, so. Did I skip his animation because I looked back at him at the camera? Is that something you can do? Oh my god. I need to slow down on power. Even if it means I have to be careful because Freddy can't move too much more. But I have to slow down my power usage, otherwise I'm gonna die. I've beaten Danganronpa 1, but I've never beaten Danganronpa 2. So I can play those two if you want. He moved again. Fuck. Oh yeah, I forgot they make noises. If I can make it to 5 a.m. with power still, I think I can still win. But also, I know that is entirely dependent on how my power goes, like how the next night go, like how the rest of this goes with them at my doors and with Foxy, and with this happening. All right, chicken, go away. How about you, bunny? Oh, okay. This is what I mean. Alright, guys, I need you to... Okay, at least you left. How about you? No, okay. Yes, I know he left. I was checking just to see if Foxy was... Where is he? The music box is... He's not laughing too much, so I don't think he's inside yet. But where is he? Is he still in the kitchen? Chica's in the kitchen. So maybe he is in the kitchen, and once again, Chica's sprite outrighted him. I'm not touching anything. If I want to beat it, I have to just let this run out. Foxy, give me a little bit longer. And then I have to hope that Freddy doesn't show up for a bit. Okay, Foxy gave me a bit. Oh, he showed up too quick. Freddy? Freddy, please. Freddy. Fuck. Freddy. Oh my god, and that scared me too. Oh god. Alright, I guess we're gonna stick it out on night 1 then, or night 4. I'll pick it up another time, and I'll beat 4, definitely 4 to 6 at least. Yeah, I'll pick up another time. I'll beat 4 to 6, and then the infamous 420 mode is what I'm scared of most. But thanks guys, I'll cut it off there.